Hey, what's up Aquamigos? How are you guys doing today? So in today's video, we're going to do what I wanted to do last week, which was move over the filtration from the old pool pond to the new pool pond. 82 degrees Fahrenheit. The weather conditions are a huge improvement over last week when I wanted to do this, so I think it'll be a lot better today. If we take a look at the new pool pond, so last week I added some of the fish, and I actually added some more. If you look down here, I even added my dojo loach. All the fish in here are doing great. There haven't been any fatalities or anything like that. Oh, check it out. There's a bunch of them over here. The parameters are perfect. I just checked them yesterday and we're not even getting a nitrate reading in here yet, which is really cool. And actually, some of the fish that are in here, I didn't even acclimate them when I transferred them from that pond to this one, and they seem to be doing totally fine. There seems to only be a temperature difference of like maybe 1 or 2 degrees, this one being slightly cooler than this one. So anyways, guys, we're going to transfer over this skimmer right here, and then of course the trash can filter. I'm thinking we're going to put the skimmer in this corner right here, and then the trash can filter I'll have like somewhere around here, probably on the cement. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. To do this, I'm going to have to remove all the biomedia from this trash can right here, and then we'll be able to transfer everything over. So this is what we got so far, guys. I got a couple of bags of lava rocks in there. I was taking them out of the trash can. There's still a few in there that I still got to take out. And right now the water from this is draining back through the hose and out of the pump into this little, this is my, was my mini pond. This is what I'm using to keep the lava rocks in so that the beneficial bacteria that's built up on those lava rocks doesn't die off. That's why I was pouring in water from the pond. And then of course, when I set up the trash can filter and everything on this new pond, the filter will already be established and everything. And I'm just draining the rest of the water out into this bucket right here. We're almost empty. Got one more bag down there. And there's literally like probably thousands of scuds in here. You can see them like crawling around, which is like free fish food. So I think it'll be easiest to move the skimmer first, and then we'll move the filter. Alright guys, the DIY skimmer is in. Now to tackle the rest. All right, guys, we're kind of almost done. I ran into a slight issue with the waterfall filter. I was having a hard time mounting it on the outside of the pond because I wasn't able to get the lip high enough to make it over the edge of the pool pond. So I decided to just mount it inside the pond. So that should work out fine. And now the only other thing that I need to do is I need to move all the mesh bags of lava rocks from that mini pond right there. And I need to put them in here. Then I can go ahead and plug it in and we should be good to go. All right, guys, that should be it. Check it out. So yeah, let's go ahead and plug it in, make sure that there's no leaks, and then we'll start moving over the fish. All right, guys, so it's plugged in. The pump should be sucking in water. Yeah, we could already tell it's working. And let's go ahead and take a look inside the trash can filter. It's gonna take a minute to fill up. Oh yeah, check that out. We could already see the water coming up. Awesome. Let's just make sure it's not leaking down here. Oh, it looks like we might have a slight leak right here. Uh-oh, that is not good. Okay guys, I think I was able to get it to stop leaking. This is exactly why I made the intake on my new trash can filter on the top instead of the bottom. Check it out. So this is my new double trash can filter setup, which will be going on the actual in-ground pond build. And I made the input, or the intake, I guess I should say, up at the top of the trash can so there won't be any leaks at the bottom. There are no holes or anything drilled into the bottom of these trash cans. And there we go, guys. It's already flowing. Perfect. Excellent. And the waterfall's also flowing. It's a little bit lopsided, so it's really only flowing on the left side, but whatever, it's fine. This is just a temporary setup until I build my in-ground pond in place of this old pool pond. So yeah, hopefully we won't need to have this set up for too long and we'll have the actual pond build going. So the only thing left to do for today is to transfer these fish into the new pool pond. And I'm gonna try to use this giant pool net. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to call it a day. It was very difficult to try to catch the fish out of the original pool pond. So difficult that the majority of the fish are still in there. I was only able to catch like a small percentage of the fish from that pond and transfer them over. And the problem is that once these fish got used to me trying to catch them with the net, they knew to stay away from the net. So I'm going to just try to see what I can do every day. If I could catch like a dozen fish a day, I think that'll be pretty good. I'm even considering building some sort of fish trap, like a large fish trap, to try to catch these guys because I'm having a really hard time catching them and they are very quick. So since the majority of the fish are still in here, I went ahead and added my all-in-one filter pump back to this pool pond just so that these fish will have some filtration while I'm trying to still catch them. And here, let me just show you exactly like how many fish I have in here. I mean, not a ton, but I got like, I don't know. I definitely got like over a dozen. I would say somewhere between 15 and 20. So anyways, guys, that's gonna be just about it for this video. If you guys did like this video, make sure to go down there and give this video a like. If you would like to see more videos by me in the future, make sure to go down there and hit that subscribe button and also that bell notifications button. I upload new fish videos every Friday. I call it Fish Fridays. That's just a quick little way to remember that by. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll go ahead and put my handle right here. It's @YT_Tobias, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace.